What's up, guys? This is the Nintendo fan, and we are playing some more Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. When we last left off, we had an encounter with the Skull Kid, and we got ourselves turned into a Deku scrub. And we met our new friend Tattle and an old friend, the Happy Mask Salesman. And in this part, we're gonna go through these doors and see what lies ahead. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. And here we are in South Clock Town. He gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with the measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. I'm pretty sure the Great Fairy lives in a shrine somewhere in here in town. Where? Well, somewhere. Don't press me for details. I don't come to this town very often. You could try talking to one of those kids who hangs around the town. One of them might know where the shrine is. Now, this is a big difference from the N64 version because Tattle would actually know where that Great Fairy is. The first thing you want to do, go in here, and we have a Stray Fairy. Please hear my plea. The masked Skull Kid has broken me apart and scattered my pieces. Please find a way to return me to the fairy fountain in Northern Clocktown. So that's where the fairy fountain is. And if you're a Deku over water, you have 5 steps to get to the other end of land. Otherwise, you pretty much drown and go back to the last platform you were in. And yes, this game is actually under a 3 in-game day limit. Let's approach this flower. Wait, hang on. This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. Alrighty then. And I like the way that Deku Scrub's able to fly. And let's approach this. And we have an owl statue which allows us to save our progress. Now these were much different from the N64 version, but I'll get into that later, but let's talk to you. Hey there, little guy. Won't you deposit some rupees? Nowadays, even if people have money, they don't deposit any. Nothing. So for a limited time, I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you'll get a Primo wallet that holds a lot of rupees. So what'll it be? Let's deposit it. Alright, so how much? Everything. Seriously? That's a lot. So, little guy, what's your name? Link, is it? Got it. I won't forget your deposits. Let me stamp you with my special ink. Hey, relax. It doesn't leave any marks, and it's not gonna hurt. There. Now I'll know when I see you. Alright, little guy. Now I've got a total of 54 rupees from you. Come back and deposit some after you save up a bunch. Now, the bank was actually not in South Clocktown in the original version. I'll show you the original location later. And this is North Clocktown, which is basically a park. And we got some more bushes. We get ourselves 9 rupees, which is good. And here we have Tingle, making his debut in the Legend of Zelda series. What's this? Green clothes? White fairy? Sir, could you, by chance, be a forest fairy? Oh my. My name is Tingle. I am the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, although I am already age 35, no fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very incarnation of a fairy. Now while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help my father. Lucky, lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, yes, in exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Let's buy Clock Towns. Yippee! And we got a map of Clock Town. Now you can find your way around town. The red arrow on the map shows where you entered, and the yellow arrow shows your current location. Oh, Tingle nearly forgot, good sir. Do you know how to use maps? Tap the map on the lower screen to zoom in and out. And tap the map button on the map screen. There's lots to see there, so be sure to check it out. Well, call again. Tingle, Tingle, Koolalimpa! These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. Alrighty then. But really quick. Feel like I deposited the rupees too soon. So I'm gonna get more. There we go. Guys will need at least 10 rupees. Guess we have something going on. Let's go in this hole. And 9 o'clock already. Like I said, this game has its own in-game time. And we have a little grotto here. And we got these Deku Scrubs. How about it? Will the young one play? One game is 10 rupees. Alright then, use this Deku Flower and have fun. If the time it takes you to get all the rupees is faster than the current record, you'll get an extravagant prize. But if you fall down below just once, it's over. The best time for today's game is 1 minute and 15 seconds. Get all the rupees faster than that. Okay, burrow into the Deku Flower, and the game begins the moment you jump out. So, we have a Deku Scrub game here. And the time starts now. Now, having that R button is a godsend, so that you can see what's below you. That way you don't miscalculate anything. There we go. Now I do like how they kept the music the same in the 3DS version. I'm really glad about that. Because that's the thing I love about these Zelda games, the music. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, this sort of reminds me of the diving game from Ocarina of Time where you pay rupees only to get rupees back. Alright, blue rupee. And we did it. Okay, it's all over. 53.93 seconds. Amazing, it's a new record. Take it. And we get a fishing hole pass. Present one of these passes at a fishing hole in exchange for one free fishing rod rental. Now these were not in the N64 version. So yeah, Nintendo really expanded this game in the 3DS version. I'll record this time. So what's your name, young one? Link? That's a strange name for a Deku Scrub. If you can, come by again tomorrow. Let's get out of here. And burrow. And out we go. And this is the fairy's fountain. Oh no, the Great Fairy! Not to worry, we found that one stray fairy. Tattle, and you, young one, of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. granted magic power. In your current form, press and hold B to blow a big bubble. Release to shoot it. Aim with the circle pad, target with L. Your magic power decreases when you shoot. Replenish it with magic jars and potions. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate that child's powers, kind young one. If you are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall grant you more help. Now we have magic power now. Very nice. And I like how the Great Fairy called us the young one of the altered shape, like she knew we're in a new form. But let's pop this with our bubble, which shocks this kid. Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is, but don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You'll have to pass my test first. Are you ready? Yep. Alright, line up, guys. The 5 of us will run and hide in different places all over town. If you can catch all of us before sunrise, we'll teach you the secret code. Oh, and Deku's nuts aren't fair game. They're bright and hurt our eyes. So you can't use them, okay? Got that? Alright, are you ready? I like how the last one just fell down. So yeah, you cannot use Deku nuts in this minigame. I'm not sure if you were able to in the N64 version. I never tried it out. But there's the leader right here. Ah, you caught me. There are only 4 left. And I feel like this one's easier in the 3DS version. And here we are in East Clock Town. And that face right there you saw is actually on the masked salesman's knapsack. And I hear a bomber nearby. Now, the east part of town actually has a lot of mini games that we can do, but we can't do those yet as a Deku Scrub. Aw, you caught me. There are only 3 left. Alright. Hey, there's a postman here. Aw, why do we have to play these stupid brats' little game? Come on and hurry. Come on, hurry up and find them already. Only 16 hours and 8 minutes left until morning. And there's a bomber in the box. Ah, you caught me. There are only 2 left. Now, this was not in the N64 version, and this dog will actually pounce at us since we're a Deku Scrub. I don't believe we take damage as a result. And in the laundry pool, there's another bomber, which was not in the N64 version either. So yeah, they really changed things up. Which I really like. It feels like a fresh new game. Wow, that postman's going really fast. But here we are in the West Clock Town, which is basically the shopping area of the game. Or, not game, Clock Town itself. Now, this is actually where the bank was in the original version. But let's talk to you. Aw, no way, you finally got me. You're pretty good for a Deku Scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs! I guess not. Once we let some kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it. Sorry. But I'll teach you the code just like I promised. I can tell you only once though, so pay close attention. Are you ready? That would have been funny if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The code is 12453. The entrance to our secret hideout is in East Clock Town. Now, this code is actually different for every save file, so you can't go using mine my code or anybody else's playthrough. You have to play this for yourself. Alright. Let's go through here. If you want to pass through here, enter the code. 1, 2, 4, 5, 3. That's right. If you know the code, then you're a member, right? Okay, here you go. I mean, we're not really a member since we're not human. There's a lot of cool stuff at the telescope guy's place. Oh yeah, the Bomber's Secret Society of Justice Forever. Let's go through. We're in a cave. Let's hop over this water. And here we have a Skulltula. It's protected by a hard shell, but its stomach is soft. And we shoot and bubble out of it. At it. And we have another one of those balloons, which we can pop with our snot. I wonder how the astronomer knows the Skull Kid. Whoa, look at the time. You don't even have 3 days left. Let's go up. And it's 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. actually. We have a scarecrow here, which we won't interact with. And half an hour left, which means the bells are ringing. Ooh, well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bombers gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moonsteer. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope? Yes, we will. We can actually hold the A button to zoom in. And here's Skull Kid. And there's a big moon with a face that's crying. And he's shaking his butt at us. Well, did you find that troublemaker? And that loud noise? What was that? Perhaps another moonsteer has fallen nearby. Go through that door and take a look outside. But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of the clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door that only opens on the eve of the carnival. Sometime. Well, the only logical explanation is he can fly. And now to the first day. 60 hours remain. Now, this sound was actually different, by the way. But he got the moonsteer. Its sparkling beauty radiates rather strangely. Hey, just so you know, items like that are called gear. Gear is basically just stuff you won't normally need to mess with or think about too much. Tap the gear button on the lower screen if you ever want to take a look at the gear things you've collected. The moon sure is huge right now. It looks like it's going to come crashing down on us. But don't worry about that, silly moon. Just focus on the Skull Kid. We know where he is now, and there's nothing left to do here. Let's go to the clock tower. Well, we know the Skull Kid's whereabouts. And once again, much different from the N64 version, because first things first, that door actually sounds like wood instead of metal. In fact, there were no metal sounding doors in the N64 version. And another thing, the gear. In the original version, you actually equip the moonsteer like it's a Seaite. But it's not in this version. And we have a hero's shield, not Hylian shields. Here. And we have a Kokiri sword. The trusty sword you're familiar with. A treasure from Kokiri Forest. Yeah, which looks much different compared to Ocarina of Time. And Tattle wants to say something. Alright, so we know where the Skull Kid is. Let's go ask around the clock tower. Maybe we'll learn something. Whoa, look at the time. You don't even have 3 days left. Yeah, we have about 2.5 days left. So yeah, I've been wanting to I've been trying to find a way to record 3DS gameplay so that I can play this version of the game instead of the N64. Now, one place I want to try to go real quick. It's here, in East Clocktown. Let's go in here. And here we are in the post office, and we see a guy running 4, 5, 6. Wow, you startled me. Do not disrupt my training. In my mind, I am running for exactly 10 seconds without looking at a clock. I was in the middle of mental training. You may make fun of me, but this is quite difficult. Will you try? Yes. Press A to start. Count to 10 seconds, and the precise moment you think you've hit 10 on the dot, press A again. Now it has to be exact, by the way. So here we go. Oh wow, I got it! Nice! Huh? 10 seconds? That is amazing. You have reflexes suitable for a postman. As thanks for showing me something impressive, I give you this. And we get a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces of heart to assemble a new heart container. Press each container you put together will increase the amount of life energy you can have. I can't be like this. I have to train more. More! Now, if you were to fail, he gives you a chance to try again, but it costs 2 rupees for every attempt. But yeah, I can't believe I was able to do that very easily. Let's approach the sticky flower and talk to the Deku Scrub. I've already sold out my wares, and the carnival hasn't even begun. I'm thinking of closing up shop so I can buy a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. I've heard that a stone called the Moon Steer shines brighter than any other in the land. If you've got one, I'd really like to get it from you. My wife would love it. If you give it to me, I'll give you my spot here, Deku Flower included. Let's give him the Moon's Tear. Ah, that stone, you must hand it over to me. In exchange, I'll give you my spot. Here, Deku Flower included, yes. And we traded the Moon Steer for a town title deed. You've really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on a jewel or a strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. The title deed for this spot should be in high demand among Deku Scrubs, but you already know that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. So, we have our first instance of a gold flower, which allows us to jump higher, and we can fly longer too. First things first, we can actually go here for this chest. And we have a red rupee. Very nice. Now, the treasure chests throughout this game pretty much contain rupees, which is very interesting for randomizers for this game, which are very interesting since you have a 3-day time limit. And it sounded like the dog just went into water, but we flew to another piece of heart. Looks like we can't use the stairs that lead up to the roof. Oh well, it can't be helped. For now, just do something to pass the time. Chat with people, do a little dance, whatever. It's not really my business. And we can't do anything yet. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever seen that carpenter go that far before, but let's talk to the banker. And deposit all our rupees. Now, the rest of the in-game time you can pretty much use to grind up rupees for the bank. And we see a suspicious-looking guy. Now, I'm just gonna tell you right now, we can't do anything about him. Moving on. So what's been going on with you guys lately? Well, other than being able to play this game, or record this game, I found myself playing the Pikmin 2 lately, now that I finally beat Pikmin 1. And I gotta say, I really like this series. I don't know why I haven't been playing it all those years ago. But yeah, I really like Olimar, the Pikmin, Louie, and pretty much the puzzles to solve in those games. They're really good. Looks like we still can't use the stairs. Same dialogue as before. And I don't know why there's a Kuko trapped in this cage, but it is what it is. Yeah, I feel like this is actually a good place to grind up for rupees at this point of the game. Because you actually get 15 as opposed to 9. And you can exit in and out of that door. And I really like the music in the Astral Observatory. I think it's cool. And have you guys been watching football lately? Holy cow, are the Eagles in a winning streak. Like, they're probably guaranteed to go to the Super Bowl. But watch, now that I say that, they're probably gonna lose again. Or even lose the playoffs for that matter. But yeah, as a Ravens fan, I'm kind of worried for when they go against the Eagles. And if they lose to the Eagles, I won't be surprised, in all honesty. Because they are just, wow. Alright, I think I'm gonna break these spots one more time, because our rupee max is at a 99. Not very much. I feel like doing the spin attack makes Link go faster. I'm not 100% sure if that's true. And there we are. Our rupee max has been reached. And it's almost in time for the next day. So yeah, unlike Ocarina of Time, time will go by no matter where you are, whether in town or indoors. And I like how you can see what time it is in this game. Yeah, the sun's coming up soon. Let's deposit all our rupee. Actually, all but I'm gonna leave I'll leave 20 rupees for myself. And we deposited 200 rupees. What's this? You've already saved up 200 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. And we get the adult wallet. This is for adults, so it holds a lot of rupees. It can hold up to 200 rupees. See, doesn't it hold more than your old one? Fill it up and bring it all into deposits. Yeah, you got a wallet upgrade right off the bat. Yeah. A new day is beginning. And I like how the screen gets shorter. And yes, this was in the N64 version as well. And it's the dawn of the second day. 48 hours remain. And I like how the bushes respawned. And we got more rupees now. But I think I'm gonna stop right here. And in the next part of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're gonna see what else we can do, alright? Later, guys.